drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 rub through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. Y'all gon' make me take that trip way out to Europe. I call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry. Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself there getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check. No drip this, tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up.
Little trade another day.
You know what? If it doesn't happen, and for some reason the charts change,
Little trade another day.
and tomorrow I'm the biggest bear out there, so be it.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play.
Little trade another day. Little trade another day. Little make another play.
Win some, you lose some,
But you little trade another day. Little make another play.
scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some.
But you little trade another day. Little make another
Is
play.
it the bottom yet? I'm tryna buy out everything. Not gon' get upset. Just pull the trigger, let it bang. When I see a trade, I'm hopping in like a Uber to secure my future. Up early just like a rooster. Eyes glued to the computer, looking for a bag or two. Market cipher on the screen, compliments of trading view. Now I know what I'ma do. Buy low and sell high. Even if you try and fail, at least you didn't fail to try. I don't wanna be the type of guy that let fear win. I'm the one that dive in head first and bust my chin. I know FOMO is a no-no, but I still get it in. Now I can't predict the future, but I know I'm bound to win. Later or sooner, I'll be the big kahuna. Cause I got big kahunas. I was not scared to get money, I took me some chances and now I'm the big kahuna. And if you scared, might as well get neuter. I'ma keep chasing my dreams. Wake up and mansion so big, I need a segue to get from wing to wing. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some,
But you little trade another day. Little make another play.
don't be scared, G. Like paid in full.
Good morning all. Yes sir, hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let me make sure all systems go. Give me a second. We're getting this, let's put chat up. And let's get started, man. Let's get started. Let's have a look here. Boom. Alright. And see what we got going on for the day today. Of course, Trump is going mad. We're getting talks in Russia as well. So we need to see what's going on. We need to see what's going on with all of that. And yeah, take it accordingly. So let's start off on the calendar here. So today we have some GDP at 10 a.m. What happened to the mic? Sounds weird. I can fix it. On Zoom it doesn't sound weird, right? Normal on Zoom. Okay, fine. Let's have a look. How about now? Better? Better now? Better? Now it should be good. All right, perfect. So yeah, looking at news, we have Powell speaking later today. Today NY looks hectic, man, with Powell speaking and we have all of these news here, PPI and retail sales, like 440 he's speaking, so it looks pretty hectic in NY session. London is clean except for GDP news here, which is at 10 a.m, so not too far away, and then it's actually clean for the rest of the London session here. So looking at the charts here, we've always had a lot of movement overnight here, Asian session as well. Where are we at? I can put this here. Looking at price here, start off with the daily time frame. Previous daily now closing bearish back inside of the range on GJ, moving its way towards the downside. 4-hour time frame also closing bearish, full bearish buy session. We have a previous resistance here. Let's see the daily. The daily has room before the previous one there. 1 hour is basically here, so we're just going to put this as 1 hour. That's it. Super close. This support here. Honestly, I'd love to see pullbacks, man. We've been pretty deep push here. Yes, bearish bias. Below here, sells would make sense. Also get back below that previous 4 hour. But pullbacks to sell would be a lot more comfortable. Something like this would be great. To look for buys right now, I mean, you can counter trend above the daily resistance, but it's a lot of bearish pressure here. So it's hard to say that right now. Not something I really want to be doing myself. So it's pretty simple on days like this. You literally come to the lowest price of the day. When you're at the lowest price of the day, you're looking for structure to form to continue it. If there's range. Now, the problem is there's no range on GJ. We're pretty much at support, pretty much at target. The range was all of this stuff. So the next step is going to be, can we pull back to create resistance to continue down, or can we continue below the lows for sells, right? So that's going to be, you know, kind of the situation here. Now, I think gold is pretty much the same. Yeah, gold is pretty much the same here. We start off with daily, obviously daily closing bearish here. One of the biggest candle, you know, resolution candles here, giving us that breakout and going with that higher time frame analysis I've been talking about of gold being bearish short term here. So since we are bearish short term, we could definitely see more continuation into the lower 3100s is definitely possible. Right where we are right now is actually a pretty important spot. It's actually not good for us in London to be right here right now, because it's where if price wants to bounce, it will bounce around here. But luckily we're at it already, so we can see if there's going to be reaction or not. Previous 4 hour closing bearish. 4-hour support there. So bearish bias. Yeah, man, same thing as GJ. Pullbacks to continue, or you're looking for solid structure to continue below. That's the way you kind of run these ranges here. I mean, do I really want to sell this first candle here? It's an option, you know, if this was to close below here, it's definitely an option to be aggressive. But around here, you get cooked normally, you know? How much do I trust it is the question. I mean, look at 1 hour. Where am I selling? Shit spot. I'd rather see the 30-minute close bearish, because this could also grab liquidity and then flip the 30-minute. We have 18 minutes. Especially at us being at previous daily support. It's a very important zone. I'd love to see it tap it properly and then see the reactions. We're going to come back to that after it taps it properly. Anyways, I'm only going to look for sells below that. And I really would prefer to be selling from somewhere back up here. You know, if we can come back, retest something like that would be great. Give us nice range to trade back down into. Apart from that, looking at DAX here on the other hand, start off on daily time frame. Daily is closing bearish here. Again, markets are in pretty similar scenario, trying to choose direction. Making our way down to previous daily resistance. 4 hours is a little bit lower than that. Right now we're here. Yeah, it looks pretty good for sells, to be honest, on DAX. Gonna wait for Frankfurt open here in about, you know, 15 minutes. But let's have a look at some of the ranges here we're working with. 30 support. We have this big wick here to fill, so we could just ignore all these levels and fill the wick. It happens. So that's something I might just look at. Especially with volume, we will fill this wick and we won't care about all these levels. But we're just going to have the levels on there just to be aware of them, right? So honestly, sells make sense below this 30 here. Now we could also trade to the 30, but we're just a bit too far down right now. So either pullbacks and then we trade to this 30, or we're looking at below 30, you know? So we're gonna see what ends up happening with DAX as well. But most pairs are all the same plan right now. Pullbacks to continue or structure to continue. That's it. They're all bearish bias. Everything is moving kind of the same. So realistically, the plans are pretty straightforward. They're pretty much the same amongst all. I'm looking at previous 15 at 3132. Let's have a look. Yeah, there is a previous 15 a little bit lower. So yeah, that's the plan. It's pretty straightforward. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the plan. If you did, leave a like on the stream. 200 of us in here, get the likes up to 100, would appreciate it. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Let's get this day started and take it from there. Close no bottom wick anyways, makes my life easier. Legendary trader let his people buy at 33. Yeah, something. Not looking good, huh? Not looking good for legendary trader. Casually holding like 2000 pip drawdown. Yeah, 2000 pip drawdown. And he still says he has 70 members in his signal group. I must be doing something wrong. Is there news 5 pip spread at IC markets right now? Really? On what pair? Yeah, you're right. Holy shit, man. That's right. What's going on? It doesn't look right though. It's just because, I mean, if I look at the bid and ask, it looks very clean, the bid and ask. Yeah, the bid and ask looks tight, but I don't know why it's showing 5 spread. Someone has to bite the bullet and check for us today, because the bid and ask line are extremely tight, unless I don't have them on. So double check I have them on. Maybe I don't have them on. Let me see. Properties, show bid. Oh, I don't have it on. Let me put it on. Yeah, spread sucks. Wow, 5 pip spread on gold today. Oh, it dropped just now. It dropped. Check. 1.5 now. Yeah, just dropped. Yeah, just dropped now. Weird, right? Early trade done for the day. Let's have a look. GBP USD took sells here. Nice one. Break even at the previous level. Perfect. Watched our webinar on previous levels. And then stop loss was good here. Yeah, looks good, man. Bit early for me though. Bit early. But if you've noticed this volume time working on GU, then it's fine. Brother, why you choose trading over other business models? I did have an online e-commerce site as well, so I have done that. Wasn't as successful, and on top of that, it was natural transition from crypto. Make sure you guys give a like on the stream. 50 likes, 300 people in here, all sleeping. Yesterday, how much money we protect? Mish killed it yesterday evening. Yeah, I saw it. He posted in NY chat. He's doing well. This was clean, this one. This one was good, setup 5. Fair. This was good. This one adds support. Depends if he drew his line wrong though. What kind of things were you selling on e-commerce? I had a white label company. I think you guys might know him. He became popular now. But I used to white label. Do you guys know this guy, Tony from LCD, this lighting company? He always doing the funny ads. LC sign. So before they were popular, I used to white label them. Still early, too early, man. Can't trade before Frankfurt. You can try. Too early for me. No 5-minute structure. Not a setup. For the old guy in the room, what's a white label? It means that you rebrand the company, but they handle everything. They handle everything. So you put the company name in. It's what all of these brokers, you know, these brokers that you guys sign up to, they're all white labels, meaning they have a parent company and they're just putting their name on it. So with us, what we would do is we had a front-end website. We had a website that you can design your own sign on the website. So we had a website where you can go in and actually type letters and design your own sign, choose the font, and then when you press order, it automatically sends that to the warehouse. And then they would make it. But it was a tough business because we had competition that was spending around $25,000-$30,000 per month on marketing. So we had to just rely on organic marketing, which was like going to different, like I would physically go to different shops, different places. The second thing is you never build, your product has no value. It's a novelty, right? You're selling signs. Yes, on a mass scale, it can do well, but otherwise it has no value. So you can't really promote the value of your product as if, let's say you were selling something like, I don't know, anything, shoes. At least you can say, okay, these shoes are great because they do X, Y, Z. You know, and people, you can tell people to buy it. But when you're selling people, it's a sign. People want to buy a sign when they want to buy a sign, you know? They want to use it for something, hang it in their room, something like that. It's just a novelty. It's not something that can be also build a reoccurring customer base, meaning something like, let's say you're selling shampoo. If you're selling shampoo and your shampoo is great, guess what? That same customer that bought once probably will buy again. So these are all leaks. Missing a daily support on gold? Maybe. Let's have a look. I don't think so, no. Everything is marked. Is the GDP news gonna be big today? Probably not, no. They're expecting it to come out zero, so they're expecting no growth in gross domestic product. Harry, do you think there are traders who really have a high edge in the market and are making profits more often, or no way? Using other strategies? Yeah, definitely. Other strategies work as well, but as many as you think, probably not. Like, depends what you define as making profit. I mean, there's plenty of traders out there who make profit, but you know, in terms of this dream that you're sold online, that in 1 month you're gonna buy a house, buy a car, make 100-200% per month, yeah, that's not happening. Tough day already at the lows in every pair. Yeah, that always makes it hard. I mean, this made it hard on gold right now. No bottom wick as well on this candle. And then just dumping. We did have like a thunderstorm here almost. But it's tough with these ranges. But there's shit ton of volume here. Look at that. Now, how big would a stop loss be? Let's see. 120 for 50. Yeah, it's not even worth it, man. Not even worth it. 120 for 50. I mean, now it is, but that would have put me off, especially that we closed back inside of my box. Honestly, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's definitely hard, man. Especially being at previous daily support. I mean, now it's going to open some options, but depends how far we start dumping. It was like this in New York yesterday, but New York had a lot of volume. It was very clean. So if we can have the same volume, but the thing is, what we have to understand is, like, Yesterday in New York, we were looking at moves here. That's where I was talking about the same moves. Look where we are today. It's kind of happened. Like we were basically taking positions in New York here, then some later positions here. Now we're all the way here. So it's like, how much more do we have? I'm your new subscriber learning your free course. Enjoy. Depends on the flash news of Russia. Yeah, nothing yet. They said all day, but I don't know. Do you have that previous 4-hour level on broker? Which one? Which pair? On gold? Let's have a look. Yeah, I have it. That's where the next sales would actually come below. Just asking, do you have a good background in math? No, I was actually so bad at math that they had to make a separate class for me just so I could get through it. Honestly. That's what the school did for me. Is I had to have a separate class because of how bad I was at math. But you want to hear something cool? I became the top scorer in my division of maths because we had different normal maths, bro. Full normal maths. So I became the best. I became the best in my normal maths, not advanced maths. So that was pretty cool. Because then I started to understand it. Maths for 3 grade? What do you mean math? No. It was like, you know, normal stuff. I forgot what it was called. It had a name, but I forgot, you know. Do schools in Dubai teach Arabic their mother tongue? They do, yes. I watch exclusive videos on chart markup. Great content. I'm doing well with the markup. Get confused about which time frame resistance. For example, I write 15 for a 4-hour resistance and so on. But if it's on a 4-hour time frame, you should write 4-hour. If it's on 15, you should write 15. No, I know what the names in math are, but I don't know what they call that level of math. You know, send a chart, bro. Send a chart so we can see your chart. Noob level, probably. Actually, our level was the best. So we had advanced level. I remember we had advanced level. The guys who were in advanced level had to do everything manually, but our level was all based on calculator. Everything was done through calculator. So that's how it worked. And I think that's more of a useful skill because who wouldn't pick up a calculator, you know? Log and all, yes, we had to use this scientific. Is Qatar and Dubai cost of living almost the same? Qatar would probably be, I think both countries you can both live lavishly and live simply. Like in Dubai you could live cheap, but I think Qatar is slightly more affordable, yes. Bro, tell me more about your supercar. It's cool. That's all I have to say, really. Who code Pip Labs? Mr. Antonio Pisaroni. That's who codes Pip Labs. How long you waited for the car for key collection? What do you mean by key collection? I was so bad at math that I managed to get my BA college degree without taking single course. Never needed geometry, algebra. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you don't need that in real life. Depends, unless you're becoming like a engineer or something. Math is great though. Math is super cool. You can solve a lot through math. I quite like it. The logic behind stuff and architecture and it can be all solved by math, which is very strong. But do you live trade every day? I'm new here. Yes, I do live trade here every day. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can show up. You can see our stats to see how we trade. How much does a car like that cost to run and hold per month, brother? What a dream. I appreciate it. It doesn't cost too much. I pay insurance. Look, waiting the time for the color specs you choose. No, Porsche didn't give me allocation. I sourced it. I sourced it from someone who got allocation and bought it from them. Impossible. That car was finished production anyways the time I was gonna buy it, so it was a shame anyways. What you looking for to get in a trade? I'm looking for structure here and then a close below. Did you have any problems with insurance? Yes, massive problems. That was very difficult to get insurance at my age, because they want to charge exorbitant amounts, crazy amounts. That's my only running cost. I mean, and everything in Dubai is paid yearly, it's not paid monthly. Oh, come on, gold. Don't be like this, man. That's so bad, man. Not even a 5 close. Not even a 1 close. And the plate's another 250k, am I right? No, that plate's not worth 250k. Livia with Emirates MBD have great prices. Yeah, but they don't want to give insurance to a supercar. What's your monthly expenses in Dubai? Look, I choose to live pretty comfortable. For me, that is a personal choice, but I could adjust that as much as I want, but I don't want to disclose that. I like to live slightly private if that's okay. Happy to share stuff, but you know, peace, quiet, enjoy fruits of labor, best thing. Share the experiences, document it is fun. We got support on gold 116. Yeah, it's just moving so fast. Like it drops and fills the whole range. Gold next 1 hour candle will be a CR7 last chance for sell. Will it? Yeah. We have 54 minutes now. How much you had in your bank account, bro? You asked my monthly expense, now you're asking how much I had in my bank account when I was doing okay. I was doing okay. I did okay in crypto. But when I started in crypto, I started with, in dollars, about $11,000. That's my starting point, $11,000. My question is, gold is free falling. Why don't we just enter? Try that and tell me what happens. Because if you just entered here, you're sitting now in 59 pip drawdown. 59 pip drawdown. It's not fun. Not fun to sit in 59 pip drawdown just saying, okay, if gold is free falling, just sell. Do it and see what happens. Because you have to do it without stop loss, and then you end up in destination fucked. Respected this level here, so I want to see a close below. NY can be decent with reversals, yes. Will be good content, yeah. Now's not the season. We need to wait now. Too hot. What is it today? 37 at 10 a.m. How much is service and maintenance on GT3? So when it came, I serviced it. I paid $1,000 for the service. It's pretty good, to be honest. Bro, I backtested a year. I get average 4 to 5% monthly. How you guys getting this much money? Risk. You own real estate? Yes. Risk and multiple sources of income, man. Don't put your eggs in all one basket. You can stay in the same niche, but that's what did it for me. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you know, that's going to be your only way out is just to go full in and risk everything on trading. It's not true. It's not true. You use trading to leverage your time to use that for other businesses. Or if you enjoy your time, just trade and go enjoy. Use the rest of the day to enjoy. It's a personal choice. Would you say luxury purchases like that is best to finance or buy outright? If you can get a good finance deal, it's better for cash flow. You can use that cash flow for other things. But the deal is not worth it, then it's better to buy that cash. Those are never good investments. But what are you working for, you know? You need to enjoy sometimes, man. Fuck it, man. See how this price forms here. We have 4 minutes for the 15 to close. 15 can close bearish with a 5-minute candle closing bearish. You can look for sells into this 30, but it can't be at the 30. Joe is trying Kiefer. What is Kiefer? From Marks and Spencer's, yeah, definitely all BS, placebo. He bought it from Asda. 341. It's a dairy product? Yeah, that's why he's feeling much better, because he's stuck on toilet for 7 hours a day. Yeah, I feel fit, man. 6-pack. How long did it take you to learn trading, and how did you learn trading? You have any mentors? No, I learned through trial and error. In the beginning, there was no mentors, no. Thank you, man. Every other stream I followed, people rarely answer my questions, so I appreciate it. No problem. Man, what is gold doing? It's absolutely moving very difficult. And these pullbacks are not fun, huh? How big was this pullback? Let's have a look. 100 pip pullback. Even you put stops above the 15, everyone cooked on that. 2 minutes for this 15 to close below. I mean 5, sorry, not even 15, 5. 100 pip pullback on 5, not even 15. Let's sleep and come back tomorrow. Market's cooked. It's not that cooked. It just makes us a little bit more interesting to trade this. Morning, man. Haven't been on this for weeks. How week so far? Very nice. Yeah, pretty much break evens. Taking break evens. Do you like trade on Tradingview or something else like Meta? I execute on Meta, but analysis I do on Tradingview. How long are you gambling? I've been gambling ever since I started to make money, man. That's what made me money. It's taking gambles with probabilities that it can work out and it doesn't work out. Everything in life you do is a gamble. You just have to realize that it's not a reckless gamble. There's purpose behind it, and there's probability and statistics to everything. Tell me one business decision that is guaranteed. That's worth having. Big business decision. Nothing's guaranteed, man. You're not even guaranteed a job. At any time, the company can let you go. You're not guaranteed anything in life. You're not guaranteed income. You're not guaranteed, you know, for long amounts of time. So everything is a gamble in sense. It's just how do you phrase gamble. OnlyFans? Yes, OnlyFans, you're gambling your dignity. You never made anything? I'm talking about trading? Yeah, I never made anything, man. I know life is gambling, but I'm talking about your trading gambling. Yeah, total gambles. Definitely don't follow me. And don't take my trades, bro. As simple as that. Focus on you and I'll focus on me. Because what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it, man. That's the simple way to run your own trading. I'm a blackjack dealer. Oh, that's cool. See, blackjack... Someone wrote something funny. Blackjack dealers are... they're good at math. You know? They can count the cards quick. They're good at quick maths. Wonder if we can live stream trading on OnlyFans. Oof, what an idea. We have to figure out how many people are on that, man. I call it risk versus gambling. This is skill, same as Texas Hold'em. Calculating high probability is not skill, not a gamble. Yes. Same as Texas Hold'em, but Texas Hold'em you have to play a lot because long term, you know, sometimes you have to make those shoves all in and stuff. You are not enjoying LOL. You are pure gambling. Nothing else is hard about you, but it is true. Yeah, let me show you the gambles. Can you show me? Do you like the gambles that I take? Because they pay off. Let me check. After almost 2 years of trading live in front of people and showing my face and showing every single trade. Wow, 70+% win rate. I wondered, I must be a good damn gambler, bro. And you're not. So come on. Level up, man. Stop trying to be a keyboard warrior. Or as someone said in chat, go continue running your scam call center. Profit and loss showing doesn't make you a trader. I don't even show profit and loss. I show my trades. That's the whole point. I show my trades. I don't even show my profit and loss. Brother, you can keep trying to put shots. You can keep trying to put shots at me. But it's not gonna work, man. Why are you talking to this troll? It's a little bit of fun. Waiting for gold. A little bit of fun. Because I want to see what he comes up with. It's like he struggles. He struggles. It's like P&L doesn't show. Really, few seconds below you showed P&L. It's not P&L, man. That's statistics. Brother, please check your facts, man. You're actually fucked in the head a little bit. Because you just try to pick on things that are not there, and it's sad. I'm actually trying to help you here, bro. I'm trying to help you because you're in a bad place. Like, you need to hate on others. Like, what does this benefit you? Please tell me. You're here to win in life. How are you benefiting right now? From trying to pick on people? You know? Doesn't work. I'm a troll. I can easily tell who's gambling and who's trading. You obviously can't, and maybe that's an issue. Maybe you need to focus on yourself. What's the percentage risk you trade? Well, on personal account, it's a little bit higher. So it's around 3% on personal. Because I can leverage capital. So let's see his channel. So he trades order blocks, liquidities. Yeah. How I make 100K a month per trading. 65 views. It's good shit, man. I recommend you get your testosterone levels checked as well. It will help. Just to make sure you're good. But listen, man, focus on you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It's just better to focus on you, man. Like, really. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Just focus on you, bro. You can be the best trader, and I respect that with all of my heart. And that doesn't affect me. You can let me gamble, because that's working for me. That's working for me. Your accuracy is 99%. It's good, man. Congrats. He's probably just trying to get some hate followers because he can't get any more. Yeah, he is baiting. Why do you think most of these finance gurus or Goldman, Ballsack analysis say trading is near impossible? You cannot time the market. It's a near impossible and not sustainable long term. I don't know. They don't say that. They don't say that. I can see you blocked him. Yeah, there's a time where enough is enough, guys, you know. You try help someone, they don't want to be helped, then you leave it. Right? You give people a hand. If they don't want a helping hand, like I'm here, I respect every single person that there is. I expect so many people that you know, do this. But if they don't want to be helped, then that's it. Many of them do. What, say that trading never works? Yeah, of course. It's not supposed to work in the way that to time the market perfectly. Yeah, it's not going to work like that, for sure. Short-term trading, yeah, short-term trading doesn't work. That's why everything I base is off higher time frame. That's why bias comes from. Bias, everything like this. We are literally replicating what higher time frame does on a 15-minute time frame. I totally agree, but look at the results, man. That's my point. Check the results. They're not astronomical. Like, this is what's achievable, in my opinion. Then it's just a matter of capital. Long term, people who push heavy results, yeah, they can make money, but it's not strategic long term. That's why I always come back to higher time frame, higher time frame, higher time frame, because it's the same as investing. So if you were to invest in a certain price on gold, it's basically, or you were to invest on a certain asset, isn't that like taking a trade? You're just taking a trade on higher time frame, trusting the asset will go up during that period of time, and you hold drawdown if it doesn't. So that's to believe that if you can't make money like that, then there's no money to be made at all in the markets. But there's plenty of people who have been made plenty of money just from dollar cost averaging. Even me, buying crypto. I just bought on all the dips. So if we can make a process that is freaking simple, you know. I mean, these are some of the smartest, hardworking people out there. The fact that you're doing is proving them wrong. Exactly. It's not proving them wrong. It's that if I showed them what they do, they understand. They said, yeah, this is realistic. What they're talking about is they're talking about scalpers. They're talking about short-term time frame day traders. Like, really, what we do here is really not what the majority do, man. Most of these guys are like, you know, 100K a day. So people don't realize that. What we do is completely different. It's a whole process that comes from higher time frame down to lower time frame. Gold, good bounce from the previous 4 hour. But, you know, we're bearish bias, so I prefer the sells. Have you used Tradingview with order flow? It's a bit delayed. To get real order flow, it's hard. Plus, when you trade Forex, it's not centralized. I just dumped all into a video, waited months, and I blew up. It blew up, cashed out, and now I want to get back in shorter term trading? Yes. Hi, would you say Trump has made it harder since his return? No, he's brought volatility, but that volatility can sometimes be confusing. It's not harder, it's if you make it harder. What's harder is because you want to make profits every day. If you remove the idea that you have to make money and just wait for options and trade what the market gives you, that's a different mindset that will actually help you to make money. Because that's my mindset. I accept that I can only control my risk and my entries. And when, that's it. That's all I can control. How I enter and how much I risk. The rest is up to the market. So I do not try to control the market. Let's buy. It's a pretty intense candle, but you know, we've had a lot of bearish price action. We need at least one change of structure to say we can start buys. It's a pretty tough session overall. Morning, Dan. We will see. Be nice if DAX was to wake up. When did you get into trading? 2019. Well, that's crypto. 2018, 2019 crypto. Look at minute 30. Yeah, but if you take a buy now, you're buying like after such a big push. It's not a good idea. This could be a pullback to sell below previous daily resistance again. Hi man, today buy or soil? That's a new one. Buy or soil. BYE or SOIL? Did you train yet today? No. I don't train in the mornings before stream. I'd have to go train at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. A video on drawing horizontal lines? There, support and resistance. Simple support and resistance strategy that actually works. Go watch that. Go watch Do This Every Day as well. These two videos. What's your gym like? Very nice. Has everything you need. It's a club as well. Have you ever traded with a big sum of money like someone's pension? No, I wouldn't take someone's pension money and trade with it. Hi, how much is a full course? It's free, part of my exclusive group. So when you pay for exclusive group, you get the course for free. I don't sell a course. I'm not a course seller. I also have a free course on my YouTube channel. How much? $55 a month. You guys need to watch this video. It's on waitlist, so first come, first serve. If you join the waitlist, you'll be part. Like, we do NY trades, everything. All of the information is here. You get to speak to me directly, gain feedback. You guys need feedback. When you take trades, do markups, you need to send me charts. All these charts here, I want to have a look at them. Today I was looking at some of these London plans here, seeing how people marked it up, seeing what people are looking for. Some of this stuff is all good, you know. So I keep an eye on this stuff, and of course when you guys have questions, I answer them. Very, very important if you want to progress, or you can go spend tons of money on prop firms and blow it. It's your choice. But what I did do is I made an updated video here. Go watch this video, because this video is updated. It gives you all the latest things. It should help you guys. So just go watch that video so you can see. It's a good video. Are you start standing? Yes. 5-minute scalp video did very good. Yeah, people liked it, huh? 65k. Do you take cash? Bro, I want to ask you where that cash is coming from. If it's that if $55 you're being traced. So I wonder if we can take setup 2 on DAX here. On a 15-minute, but that's not till 30 minutes away. And you probably wanted closing below this previous. Yeah, make sure you leave a like on the live stream, guys. Goal is to get 750 before we do the giveaway. Today, end of stream, we're going to do the Instagram giveaway for the post of my car. So if you haven't left a like or a comment on that, you can enter. I'm just going to pick randomly. I'm going to close my eyes. Right now, we'll pick one person because I'm here. We'll pick one person. We're going to do a total of 3. So I'm just going to close my eyes and then tap onto someone. And then I'll DM them. All right. Let me just delete the people who put double entries. All right, let's go, let's go. First person to win is Bagal Sankit. I think this is the same guy in the group. Yes, it is. Damn. But his comment is pretty sus, so I'm gonna not give him the win. We're gonna take it back. I don't want to dox his profile, but I think this is his profile. Yes, sir. Sankit happy, bro. Okay, we have 2 more. We have 2 more. We'll do that at end of stream. Because now I want to see what's going on with DAX. Just DM me, bro. DM me. On rigged. It's not rigged. We can we'll do one more then, and then the last one end of stream. We'll do it like this so you guys can see who it lands on. Wait, we'll do it like that. That's cool. Like this. We'll do this. We'll go someone who commented from the bottom. Boom. Who's this? This guy is Joy. I'll DM him. Make sure it's actually me DMing you. Maybe they're scammers. Then last one we do end of stream. So yeah. Alberto locked in today, huh? Mike, PC full locked in. Let's see what DAX is doing here. Gold is actually popping up here. GJ is trying to make a new low. You can only take sells below this 1 hour support now, really. Do I need to pay you in Dubai currency? No. Well, long time. Mabruk for the car. Barak, are you not looking GU anymore? No, I'm looking at DAX now. Oh, you have Pink Lady apples? I have the same apples, actually. Facts. They're good, huh? But don't eat the skin. Go get a knife now. Really, really, I'm serious. I'm gonna show you something. It's gonna make you upset. But go get a knife right now from the kitchen. Really, really, go get a knife right now from the kitchen. Scrape the skin and show me that knife. You see how much wax is on that shit. Yeah, he has to clean it off, yeah. You need to put it under hot water, get the wax off. Too much wax on that. Go check right now. Scrape the skin and you'll see how much wax is on that shit. But they taste good. So ICT eating apple without the skin? Yeah, that's just shit you do. Joe, stop chewing each other. Wait a minute. What is Dubai currency? Dirhams. And how does DAX want to move here? Rubies, I think? No. Rubies is not a Dubai currency. I'd rather die than scrape apple skins off? No, wash it in hot water so it all comes off. And then put it in your fridge. You have to eat Pink Lady apples cold. Does WAP offer cashback? Cashback for what? If you're looking to scam me, then don't join, please. If you're looking to join and then try to scam me out of $50, go get a job. I'm serious. Please. If you're trying to get cashback, you know, after 1 month, please. And gold. Yeah, see, this is all counter bias moves at the moment. I mean, there was a bounce due. There definitely was a bounce due. But if I'm going to counter trend, I need changes of structure, not just straight 5 push and then randomly take a buy right here. DAX. I wonder if we can get away without 5-minute structure here. 15 close, no 5-minute structure. If we get a close below here, look to take the sell. Stop loss above the highs here, 18 points. We have 17 points to here, can break even and then just look for a couple of points more. I think that's fair enough. We have a little bit earlier break even though. See, look what happened when I talked about it. It's going through the screen now. Yeah, 1 minute doesn't look good though, huh? Have you ever been scammed by yourself when you're younger, like when you first started trading in 2019? No. The only time I got scammed was in Counter-Strike. I unboxed a knife and traded it and never got the counterparty trade. That's the time I got scammed, bro. I was like 16. So gutted, bro. Can you imagine? I unbox a flip knife Doppler. Factory new. Green. It was sick knife. Sick. I mean, today it would be worth like 1,200, I think. I wonder how much it's worth. Let me painfully look at that. Okay, they're not that bad. They're like $800, $890, $700. Still, it was green as well. It was pretty close to emerald. Alright, so we have DAX close below here, 15, no top wick, deep close on 5. We don't really have the room. We could look, the problem I have is the 1 minute here. It's very, very, very steep push here. And 5 minute as well. I would rather in this scenario take it break of low, but we only have about 5 points to this zone. Stop loss 27, 27 is where down here. It's a lot to ask in a straight push. You probably start to hold drawdown. And this is not a pullback zone you want to hold into, because the pullback zone would be back up into here. If a pullback comes back up to here and your stop loss is right here, you're stopped out. You see? You're stopped out. So in this position, to be able to sit through the pullbacks, you're going to need a stop loss up here, and then it doesn't become worth it. So when you analyze it like that, you realize what's going on. The best case scenario right now would be for a 5 to close bullish, and then the next one to close below, or to give us a thunderstorm if we take it more impulsively. So yeah, we will see. I used to play CS more than 15 years ago. I do not understand what all this thing is with knives in CS. Knives used to be free, anyone had. Yeah, you can use a knife, but you have skins, right? Different types of knives. Those were paid. Or you unbox them. Hello from Iceland to a fellow DAX trader. Nice one, bro. Iceland, interesting. Let's see what GG is saying. Yeah, annoying, right? Look at this close, man. Right at support. Would have been a good close. My friend got scammed of a butterfly knife ruby. $25,000 knife. Gone. Butterfly knife ruby. This is like a big boy knife. $25,000 scammed. Stream support don't do anything? No, they can't. No way people are paying real money to personalize their character in CS? No, just to have skins. Valve fix please. And the way he got scammed was so interesting. Who in their right mind would pay 25k for a virtual knife? Who would pay 1.5 million, 3 million for an NFT, right? People do it. Really, really. 25k knife, he got scammed. And the way they did it was pretty smart. Why not use alerts for a price crossing SNR? Because I manage my trades like I'm watching, you know, when they come close to resistances and stuff like that. I was pulled over in Germany. They took my butterfly that I got as a gift, got 2k penalty. What butterfly knife you had? Like as a collecting piece. You got 2k penalty and you had to show your balls. Well, that doesn't sound like a good experience, man. I think you voluntarily showed your balls. I think it's a different question. His name is Bend Over. Even worse. Be careful. Be careful, be careful. Right, 5-minute candle closed here. Still no pullbacks. We wanted this to close bullish. How can we get into this? I wonder if a 1-minute close below is enough. It really doesn't feel like it. Feels like too forced. Feels like at any point it's ready to pounce at and reverse. We had previous 1 hour. Yeah, this one here, but this is not really for me, this is not the biggest. 8 minutes to open, just wait. It could help. What's after Hong Kong, Sil? Now where? You know, if you enter 1 minute, it's going straight out after. That's like a guarantee. And if you don't enter, it's going to come through the floor now. Watch. If I press the button, it's going up. If I press, you know. Now holidays, Singapore tomorrow, then Bali, ending with Thailand. Ooh, nice. And then back to Hong Kong. No, then back to your home. That's where you finish your studies? Look, I told you it's going through the floor. Oh, nice. Even if I wanted to get in on 1 minute, would have given me a chance. One hour. It's a 1 hour. See, DAX has done this, right? We always get these legs. Look at this. We have a leg and then a heavy pullback. We have a leg and then a pullback. Now this has been one of the biggest we've had so far. No pullbacks. So we're due at some point a pullback, and that would be the entry. That would be the entry on that pullback. Especially with the open in 5 minutes. You would have been break even at this level, only 10 points, stop loss 26. Very hard to hold this because you've had no pullback, so you can't really not go break even. I mean, you could, but it's not the smartest idea. Too risky. How would you prefer entering by putting a limit or manually pressing the button? I either manually press the button or put a sell stop or buy stop. Yeah, like you'd just be out break even actually, so. Trump is yapping. Oh man, bro, at what time is he up, bro? This guy doesn't sleep. In Asian session, he's yapping. In London session, he's yapping. Bro, what is he yapping about at 2 a.m.? He's in Qatar? Oh, that's why. Just send him back to US. Oh man, now he's talking about Iran. That's not good. Gold. Be careful with gold. That's why gold is actually going up. But it might dump, huh? Might see a quick whiplash in one direction, up or down. Yeah, I'm more focused on DAX here then. Less effect. Open in 3 minutes. If we can get a close below here, open big, top wick. Will be interesting. You know, open top wick, liquidity grab. He's coming to Dubai after Qatar. We should go visit him here. DAX will go up during the open and then come down after 20 minutes. That's your magic ball prediction. Interesting. I think this is nice. We're grabbing liquidity from here. If we can close below this, will give us sells. SL, we don't know yet, man. We need to see how it closes. Would be above candle highs. Let's see the open here in 9 seconds. Might actually close below in the open. So if it closes below in the open and we get big top wick, then entry could be on the flip and break of low. So I'm just going to be ready for that. All right, there's your top wick. Can we get bigger? We actually need bigger. Something like that. Exactly. Nice. If this flips, I'll give it a shot. Break of low. What are we looking like on stop though? 26, 26. Yeah, not bad. I don't really want any bigger stops right now. I kind of wanted it to start flipping. I'll take a 27 pip stop. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's getting too big now. Or I have to wait. It's too big to stop. I'm gonna delete myself. It's getting too big. It's not gonna be worth it. It's just like you're forcing a trade. You know, now your stop is how big? Look. 35, you know. So the higher it pushes though, we create structure, we can get below it later. You know. We'll see. I mean, it's a tough one, man. I even if it flips, it's valid, but I can't run the stops. I have nowhere else to put stops as well. It's a very tough one. Yeah. Shit, man. That's such an unlucky scenario because it's like really hard to run these stops. 36 for like 26 is max target. You're not going to get paid. So let's wait for the 5 to close and then we see what we can do. Hopefully the 5 closes bullish. Especially when you do this volume analysis. If your stop is bigger than your target, the trade normally fails. And that's a fact. Would it be nasty that? Yeah, straight to stop loss, man. Straight to stop loss. Because it's just that fact, right? If your target is bigger than your stop loss, it just always, you see it inconsistency. Always some bullshit comes. You know? And sometimes it doesn't though. Sometimes it would flip and just drive. But, you know, I'd rather not be part of that. 5 minute about to close bullish in about 23 seconds potentially, unless it flips and does some BS. Can I enter break of low is what I'm trying to question, but where is stops? Stops is always the problem, you see. Now we're flipping. Wow, this would have been nasty if you got, whew, imagine you got triggered and then it hits stop loss and now it's back in profit. How painful that is. This would be like absolute savage. You're like, this is where it sends you into clinical depression. Get a set 3, I'll look for the wick fill on GJ. Let's have a look at GJ. Yeah, that would be valid. Yeah. Wick didn't tap anything. This is a gap though, right? I'm even tempted on gold to try sell. The 15 can close like this, respected previous level here. S2 on gold, yeah. Man, this candle looks really nice, big liquidity grab. If this can close bullish and the next one can close bearish is nice. Which platform do you use for what? Analysis is Tradingview. First time trying to trade platinum and I lost in 1 second. Holy shit, bro. Should probably test it with test capital. I feel like gold maybe might close too deep. One minute for this 5 to close bullish. The next one can close below. We have something. Maybe we could take a setup 3 here as well. That's very aggressive, but I think it could work with volume here. We'd go break of this low here. 27, we can break even 15 and just look for a 1-to-1. Come on, DAX. Very choppy price action, huh? Gold looks like it has more potential at the moment, yes. I mean, it was looking good, Dax, but it just keeps messing itself up, man. It's really hard. I mean, it's doing what I want it to do, but it's just not giving me a way to get in with stop. Like, that's the thing. And it's pretty scary now how many times we haven't had pullbacks. So selling right here, like you're asking for a slap at some point here. Especially that we're asking for a big dump, huh? We needed to come all the way down here to get a 1-to-1. We might get the setup 3 on GJ though. Be at 5-minute support. It might bounce off it though. I think you'll have to mental be there. But you want this to break low and drive. If it doesn't, it's a bad sign. Stop loss is not that bad, huh? 14 pips. Harry, can you please repost the link to the PDF with the setups? It's on my WAP. If you access my WAP, you'll forget it. Have you ever considered making chat subscriber only with a time requirement? You can only type after being sub for 20 minutes. Help weed out those who waste your time. I low-key enjoy bantering with the people who want to hate because it makes it funny. Yes. It is. I know, right? Anyone have ultra-wide monitor? If yes, which one you have? I have a semi-ultra-wide monitor. I have the Samsung G27. It's good. Guess I need to wash my magic ball. Yeah, it's not working too much, man. How many screens? 2. Let's see GJ here. Gold is closing a bit too weak. Oh man, don't do this now. That's painful. 6 seconds, it's gonna flip. Go bullish. Sheesh. Wow, that's an interesting situation. Do I trust it? I could trust it to 5-minute support and then that's about it. But these candles are definitely not good signs. These candles normally do not work out too much, but I could try get to 5-minute support and then see what's up. But that's just another break-even trade. It's only 2.7 pips. It's very close. No, I don't. You play? Nice. I used to, oh, there you go. Mirko plays tennis. Alright, now we start. Oh, Gmail plays tennis. Damn, TS tennis competition coming soon. We have MMA, tennis. Still is hosting ICT meetups. See, look, he plays paddle. You know, it's the sus version, bro. This man playing paddle. Jesus Christ, Joe. Direct, huh? Into it. Man, look at this DAX, bro. What a frustrating situation today. That's annoying, man. Like, it actually gave the push we would have wanted. No problems. Piece of crap. What about GJ below 5-minute support? I'm also thinking. It's only 2.7 pips away. You're not missing out on much. You get confirmation. I'm a professional flipper player. What's flipper? Oh, it's pinball. Ah. My bad, Harry. Forgot you got the new whip. Confidence, take on any troll. Yeah, but you guys should be congratulating my years of positive trading. The whip is just like a result. That's like, it's cool, of course, but I mean, that's just a result of everything else. The real congratulations is what we do on a daily basis, because that's the real stuff. Not speaking to you directly, but just in general. Are you guys aware of pickleball? It's like tennis played with paddles. Is that the one that you play on the beach? There's one, you hear them on the beach. Tak, tak, all day. Tak, you know that one? Never sit to people next to them. You know, never sit next to the people who are playing that. Like, if you're there to relax, don't sit next to them. To play it is fine, but if you want to relax, oh my god. I'm glad we waited for GJ. These are definitely not good candles, right? These type of candles here. 5-minute S5, it's hard with no other closure, man. It's really hard with no other closure. It's like a risky one. Look at this 1 hour, right? It's not a good 1 hour close for sells. It's nice, it looks nice, great, but honestly, it looks like it's also respecting this level here. Look at 1 minute. Ever since I started watching your videos, my trading truly improved a lot. Thank you for sharing such valuable content. I appreciate that. Alright, how many accounts have you blown before you got on right path? Never. I haven't blown. I mixed DAX with this valid. I don't think so. Anything was valid on DAX because there's no pullbacks. Very hard to say which one to go. All stop losses were big. Let's see what you were looking at. I'm not sure what this is. This is not a valid setup. Are you talking about this entry here? Then stop loss is wrong. Stop loss needs to be above the high. Mirko said you'll try gold. Alright, good luck. For me, I need 15s on gold. It's important. I know I can miss the move right now, but I'm not looking for an aggressive trade. Like everything is against me in this trade. 1 hour close against me. We rejected off previous 4 hour support. 30-minute closed against me. 30-minute setup 5, break of structure. 15-minute is closing with you in terms of doji, but still bullish. So you're relying basically on a little bit of 15 and all 5. It's all going to be carried by 5. With my stats, every time I go aggressive, it's 50-50. Yeah, I think I could agree this is 50 because there is some argument, but overall it's not like very clear. Although bias is very solid today, you know, and we have been moving down. That would have been my trade, but yeah, for my month, I think it's too risky. Like this, yeah, you'd want to kind of get rid of that zone, so get it there and then be here. Yeah, I think it's too risky personally as well. Closing below that previous 15 would be perfect. Yeah, that would be okay setup. That you could take for sure. So we'll chill for 5 minutes and see. We're same age. When is your birth month? June. I was born in June. Same as Simon? Nice. June 12th. Damn. Damn, a lot of people. Really? Look how many people June. Damn, we have July 18th. Damn, 18th. Bro, still, no, we're asking about June, July. Man is coming with January. Fuck off. What about me? What about me? Wow, a lot of Geminis here, huh? Geminis and stuff like this. I don't know if it... No, it's not Gemini. What is it? I don't know any of this shit. I don't follow all this star sign bullshit that these women ask you about every day. First question they ask you, bro. What is your star sign? Dubai meetup June, July? Yeah, it actually is, it's good, but we would just all cook. I mean, you couldn't handle winter, bro. That was winter. It's summer now. You were struggling in winter. Can you imagine? This is our winter. Man is sitting there with his belly button sweating. Now you know it's Gemini. Harry got caught. Nah, man, nah. I'm telling you, bro. There hasn't been a woman who I've met who has not asked about star sign. Funny story, a girl blocked me after a date and said I was Gemini and she left a rock in your car. Holy shit, bro. That's a bit too deep, man. Holy shit. I'm sure you did something else, because to throw a fucking rock through the window, it's not fun. Bro. She must hate. Must hate. Her ex must be a Gemini. For sure. A lot of June, huh? A lot of June, lot of June. But I'm the first in June. June 9th for me. You guys are June 15th, 18th. Closest is actually Simon, 12th. My wife is June 9th? Damn. Don't come to California for a wife. June 6th? Damn. A lot of birthdays, man. Thank God. Otherwise, we'd be broke. Imagine you had to celebrate and buy everyone a present. So don't expect anything, guys. Otherwise, I'm definitely broke this month. Could you imagine? Today is aligned with Saturn and we will win the trade, Harry. Trust. You better be right. My son's birthday is in November, wife in December, and then it's Christmas. It's an expensive end of year. You get rinsed, man, end of year. Absolutely rinsed. Let's see if this shit closes below this previous 15. Bit of a big boy stop though. 90 pips, but we have 140 pip range, so I guess we just have to bite the bullet and accept. The only question is, does this lead into a higher low and we start popping up, which I kind of feel like is going to be the case if we don't close below. If we don't close below, then this would be where we bounce. He got liquidated before Christmas? No, by Christmas he's liquidated. He goes full margin and then, you know, no return. How did DJ do? Oh, absolutely rinsed everyone, huh? Out BE on gold? Yeah, I don't think it's too bad of an idea. Yo, Bentley. Oof. Look at DAX, guys. I told you at some point this pullback was coming, but it's a shame it pushed before the pullback came. I wish this came earlier, then we can trade the pullback. Now it's reached these previous daily resistances and God knows what. Alright, so we rejected this shit. How boring. To take sells, we need a close below this previous. Otherwise, this can end up into a higher low and you get stuck in a mess. And if anything, try to avoid messes in your life. Much better. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what ends up happening. And unfortunately, I'm gonna call it a full YouTube session here and just wait, because this is a bit cooked for me. And today was tough coming at the lows. You know, obviously we expected it to be more of a more difficult day, but we just didn't get the same volume replicated in London. London didn't really move. Now DAX was a little bit annoying. We talked about this pullback potentially coming. It did come, just the wrong timing for us. So nothing really much we can chain about that. I really do hope that tomorrow can deliver something to end this week, and then from next week, the markets typically based on cycle perspective, since we've had a bit of slow weeks, from next week it should start to pick up. I assume, you know, it's just how it kind of works, these markets. So let's see, you know, overall fine. Week has not been that bad. New York gave some options, and yesterday was fun in New York. Actually, we enjoyed New York session together. Some good amount of trades, like 3 trades came. So yeah, let's get it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and hopefully catch you on tomorrow's stream. All right, guys, take care. Much love as always. Trade sharp, and hopefully speak to you soon. Peace. Cheers.